Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Palmeira Das Missoes. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to Palmeira Das Missoes map. This is by Marcello, Agro Mods, 94.49 megabytes to download for all platforms. I do apologize if I'm saying any of the names wrong. I do apologize. Let's go ahead and read off what the mod hub says before we get into the map tour. So it says map based on the Palm region of the missions in Rio Grande do they mean do Sul? I'm assuming they mean do Sul, southern Brazil. This map was created with a lot of affection and dedication to show players a little bit of agriculture in Brazil. I hope you like. It has 2 grain sales, sale of bales, wool and cotton, sale of milk and eggs. It counts the sale of wood and wood chips. It counts with the sale. Yeah, it counts with the sale of wood and wood chips. There is a mining company where you can get your limestone. Traffic and pedestrian system. There are many fields for sale. Open spaces and forest areas where you can open fields. It has 3 more cultures than the original game. So you have black beans, rice, and sorghum. With sorghum, you can make silage or grain spoon. Awesome. Thanks. Have a good game. That's what it says down there. The awesome was me, but the thanks, have a good game are in there. So anyhow, let's hop into the menu first. Turn that off, turn that down, go across here. There are contracts in the field, some big fields out there. You start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode and several pieces of equipment, which we'll look at in a second in the store. Here are our sell points, and then here's the map. So what do we start off with in new farmer mode? Well, no land. So you can afford to buy the starting farm if you wanted to do that route, and maybe even you could even do those 2 pieces there. So is that the starting farm? The shop's right there at the starting farm? That's kind of cool. I never seen that before. Interesting. I like that. I don't know if I like that actually. That's interesting. It's different. It's different. All right. Anyhow, it says you can see field shapes are quite odd for the most part. Probably field 2 or field 19. 19 is probably, holy cow, 19 is 2.3 million. Yet field 2 is only 900,000. So interesting. But yeah, fairly expensive field prices, but they're fairly large fields. There's some reasonable pieces of land out there as well. So yeah, lots of stuff out there. Is there a biogas plant? Biogas plant is 4.3 million because you have to buy all that peripheral. So okay, and the biogas plant isn't in here, right? Yeah, so you're gonna have to buy that. So let's go ahead and add in just plenty of money. Okay, if we go back to the map here, we're gonna buy that peripheral just so we own it, and then we're gonna buy this so we can access the animals, and then there's animals here and animals here. So those are kind of 2 other farms that I want to take a look at. It's fairly spread out, fairly open, so what we're probably going to do is walk around this area, and then we're probably just going to fly around and talk about the rest of the map. I think that'll just be a little bit easier. I do that in some of my tours, so I think that'll just be kind of what we're going to go ahead and do. So let's in the store look at what we start off with. We start off with a Valtra N134, a Case IH Puma 185 CVX, a second 185 CVX Puma. We also have a Massey Ferguson MF Activa 7347. We have a Star Ninja for grain transportation there. We have a header for our Massey Ferguson. We have a small directorial seeder and a fertilizer sprayer. So not a ton of equipment, not too bad. A lot of you guys actually probably like that. Though you probably should, it's kind of, I don't like that there's no land, to be completely fair. Let's move this up to noon so we can see a little bit better and turn that up. Okay, so walking our way around, I don't think this is any sleep trigger or anything. Out here we do have cows, so we can put 200 cows in this field here. It's like water's out here and such like that, but very cool. And this is in the, it looks like the cows can escape through here pretty easily there. But anyhow, there's your cow pasture. It is kind of interesting that the fence doesn't run along that way. Kind of makes you feel like they're gonna try to get away, but anyhow. Yeah, so big open area here to place stuff and do whatever you want to do, park stuff. Then over here we do have the store icon right here, which if we wanted to just buy something just to buy something, that's where it's gonna appear. And then you have your chickens right over here. 400 chickens. I'm assuming, oh, there's eggs right there, I bet. Yep, okay. And then here's one of the fields right here. Again, big open field. This is field 2. Huge open field for you if you wanted to use it. And then over here we have pigs. So looks like that's probably gonna be where our manure is gonna appear. Right here where, yep, 300 pigs right there for us. And this kind of heads out this way, down this road here. And we'll just walk along here. We're gonna walk over to these other farms and take a look. Since we took a look at the starting farm, we'll kind of see what we got on these other guys over here. So there should be, I'm assuming there's gonna be an entrance somewhere. Yeah, right here. Also 16 horses right there, so that's the entrance as well. And then you have a, it looks like a barn in here. Like little fans moving to keep airflow going. Now, if we head back out here, we got our food and water, by the way, right there. We go just across here. We have sheep right here, so sheep pasture, food, water, wool, I'm assuming is going to appear right there. And we also have another of the same shelters right here. So there you have it. Yeah, definitely a little bit of space in there. Got some trees in the background there. So that's kind of how that setup is going. Let's go ahead and just go into flight mode here real quick. Speed us up just a touch. So again, it's not a huge map. There's a lot of big stuff going on. Only a few fields on here. Some of you guys aren't it's not going to be your style of gameplay. Well, let's speed up a little bit more. It's a little bit bigger. It's not going to be your style of gameplay, but some people like it quite a bit. But we come down here, you can see some of these fields are pretty odd shaped, but I like it because it's just kind of something a little bit different, something unique. So out here we do have our first of the sell points. We have a sawmill out here. So right here you'll be able to sell off your wood, and then I'm assuming wood chips would be back there, but I'm not sure. If I was to tag that over there, so that's probably where the trigger is for the selling wood chips. So we are at this guy right here, which is the Sawmill Point. So yep, wood chips right there. Now if we look at the map again in here, so we're down here. What we're going to do is we're going to work our way around the edge, head down to here, then we're going to fly up this side. And again, we're just going to work our way around and over to here, so that way that'll kind of cover everything. So heading down here, we should come across the animal dealer here pretty quick. Actually, it's be right up over here, isn't it? Yeah, but I want to take a look at some of the stuff down here as well. I really like the terrain, actually. It'd be kind of hard to work around sometimes, but it's very nifty, very cool. Oh, this is the main farm. Sorry, that's not where the animal dealer is. The animal dealer is going to be just down over here. Follow this road around. Should have it. Am I totally lost? Oh yeah, totally missed it. It's way back there. Pull that back up. Make sure we're actually heading the right spot. There we go. Animal dealer is down here, so just south of the starting farm, right here. Very not a whole lot going on out here, but there's your animal dealer and trigger point right there. Now, if we head down here, if you look down there, that bottom corner, we have the Lacto Valley Dairy, which is going to be just down here in this corner right here, this little shop right down here. So here we are, dairy sell point right here. If we take a look in the store, you're going to take eggs and milk. So there you go. And these are I like those crop icons too, which by the way, those are there's sorghum there and the rice and black bean. I like those crop icons, I think, quite a bit. Now, if we head up this side, if we look at that map in the bottom left-hand corner, as we head up, we're going to hit Valley Grains here pretty quick. The Valley Grains is going to be just up this way here, right here. The only reason I'm doing a flyover as opposed to not is because of how curved and how, if you look at the layout of the roads, it would be a lot of time to try to drive around and hit everything and make sure we cover everything. And there's not a whole lot to necessarily have to cover on the map. There's just a lot of good detail that I want to get kind of an aerial view of. So that's why I think this is probably the best way to go about it. I do like this little water feature through here. Yep. Nice little pond, river type setup there. And then right here we do have the Valley Grains sell point. That's this guy right here. So Valley Grains. Valley Grains is going to take, if we go back to the beginning here, take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, as well as sorghum, black beans, and rice. So there you have it. Now if we head up over here to this corner, we got a lot of extra trees and different features out here, as well as our fuel point right here. This is our fuel point, little fuel tank there. I feel like there's some like detail missing. I don't know. It just seems like it's missing detail. I feel like I could use some more detail. Agro, that guy right here. This guy right here, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. I'm assuming this will be your spinner. Yep. Wool and cotton. That's where we're going to sell those options right there. Then as we head over on the top end of the map, we're going to come across the BGA right down here. But right here is our BGA. Look in the menu here. Actually, it's not showing up either. I had this issue with the map yesterday. And I don't know if it's... And if I buy it again? Biogas Plant. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's something I have installed or something like that. But I had that same issue with a different map recently as well. So I'm not sure what the BGA is going to take for you. Or if it even functions right now. And then up here in this upper right-hand corner of the map, right-hand corner of the map, left hand as we're going towards it, up towards the left. But this is the mine right here, which is a cool feature right here. I like this little pond down there because, well, I mean, water would probably rain. It'd probably all run down the sides and come down here and form a little pool. And the mining pit, not very deep though. But anyhow, You have your line point right here, in case you wanted to buy anything. Cone's going all the way down. Now, if we look at the map here, if we head just down here, we have our last two sell points. Sorry, because we already looked at the Alaska Stuka on there. So we have our last couple of sell points right down here. Our first one is right here. We are at, look over here, at the Cooperative Urbanos. So there we are. They're going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, sugarcane. That's your one sugarcane point, as well as sorghum, black beans, and rice. And then finally, we have our bale sell point right over here. I'm assuming right here. It does point us down here as far as bale sells, but I'm assuming it's probably this guy. It just doesn't. Yeah, I was right. It's tagging for a trigger right here, but I'm sure the trigger's probably over here. I would guess. It's kind of hard to tell. It's not super obvious. But they're going to take silage, grass, hay, and straw for you. So that's what that point is going to take. But that covers most of the map. I mean, that's it, guys. That's what is going on here. It's got a lot of nice scenery to it. I like it. Not too bad. I think it just needs a little bit more sprucing up, a little bit more detail. And I think it'd be a really good map. So there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.